Welcome back to SportsCenter. Matt Berry and Sage Steele and Roy Williams. We're not going to be able to talk about him prowling the sidelines there with North Carolina any longer. He has retired at the age of 70. 3 national championships at North Carolina, 05, 09, and 2017, and 33 seasons as a head coach there and at the University of Kansas, 48 total. He's making it official today. 4 p.m. Eastern time, a press conference there in Chapel Hill. For more, we welcome in our college basketball analyst, Jay Bilas, live with us on the phone on SportsCenter. Jay, thank you for being here. We talked to a couple people here on the show today. Seth Greenberg, of course, our colleague, and also Jim Boeheim. Both their first reaction, they said that they were surprised that Roy is retiring now. What about you?
Yeah, I am surprised. You knew he was closer to the end than the beginning, obviously, but I think over the last several years, Roy has seemed as energetic as ever. But I'm happy for him that he's able to spend some more time with his family, his wife Wanda, and then also his grandkids. I know last time I spoke to him right before the Duke North Carolina game, he had mentioned that he hasn't been able to really spend much time with his grandkids and how difficult that's been, even when he sees them wearing a mask, things like that, so that he can remain coaching and safe and all that. So I know it's been difficult, but what an amazing career. You know, Sage, I first met Roy when he was an assistant to Dean Smith in the 1980s. And sitting on that bench next to Coach Smith were Bill Guthridge, Eddie Fogler, and Roy Williams. And when Roy got the job at Kansas, you know, he had them in the Final Four in the championship game in 2 years in 1991. They had made it not only to the Final Four, but the NCAA title game. And he had a Hall of Fame career at Kansas alone,
yep.
and let alone what he's done at North Carolina. It's really a remarkable career, one of the greatest coaches in any sport in history.
Yeah, I think people sometimes forget because he's so associated with that Carolina blue, but he did some amazing things, obviously, there at Kansas. As far as the reasons, who knows? Maybe he'll talk about that today at his press conference again, 4 Eastern, live on the ACC network. But he's had a variety of health problems through the years, a cancer scare, knee surgeries, vertigo. So hopefully it's just what you said. He wants to spend time more at home with the family, with the grandkids. When you think of Roy Williams, Jay, compared to other coaches, other legends, because that's what he is, what makes him different? What separates him from them?
Well, he's got an unusual competitive spirit, and he balances that with being an incredibly kind human being. He's great with his players. He's very demanding, but never demeaning, and that's unusual. I think for any coach, given the times that he grew up in and I grew up in. So he certainly has evolved over the years as a coach and had a certain style. Like his teams were going to play fast. They were going to run a secondary break. Really, North Carolina was a lot like the Green Bay Packers were when I was a little kid. You know, you knew exactly what was coming. There wasn't a coach that had prepared for North Carolina over the years under Roy Williams that didn't know exactly what was going to happen, but they just couldn't stop it. That was the difficulty of dealing with their fast break, their secondary break, their offensive rebounding. It was a unique style that he carried forward from Dean Smith. And actually, Coach Smith, when Roy Williams went to Kansas, Coach Smith said he runs the Carolina system better than we do. And I think he meant that as a profound compliment to the coaching ability of Roy Williams.
I love what you said there, demanding but not demeaning. Certainly a big difference there, and again, tougher and tougher in this world of college basketball. Jay, we went back in the archives. We found some video of you and Roy Williams together. I think it was from the Maui Invitational a few years ago. Listen.
All right, good screen, James Michael. That's a way to come off that screen, PJ. Ready to shoot. Well done. Way to run that secondary. Good job.
Jay, what are you doing sitting on our bench?
Our bench. I mean, you said you wanted to hire the best ESPN analyst on your coaching staff. I'm here to coach.
We did. We hired Hewitt Davis, and I didn't even consider you, but that's all right.
Well, that's different then. So never mind. Can I keep the shirt?
Jay, did you keep that shirt or did you burn that shirt?
He wouldn't let me keep the shirt, but Roy's got a great sense of humor. That's one of the things, Sage, about Roy Williams is, and I hope this doesn't sound cliche because sometimes it can sound that way, that to say that he's a better person than he is a coach, but it's really true with him. He's not only a Hall of Fame coach, he's a Hall of Fame person. And if you were to talk to his former players, his his former assistants, anybody who's worked with or for him, I think they would say the exact same thing, that he's just a wonderful person and a very kind-hearted and thoughtful person. And that's, to me, one of the best things about Roy Williams, that he is great on the court and he is great off it with a fabulous perspective on things. And I know the game won't be the same without him, but I feel very fortunate that we've had him for so long at such a high level. I'm very grateful for Roy Williams.
Jay, real quick, because we got to go here, but Hubert, you mentioned his name, Roy mentioned his name, Reese Davis brought up the name. It seems like a natural choice, right? I mean, what direction would you expect them to go with a replacement? Again, running out of time here.
Well, my guess is they'll go with the Carolina guy, which is keeping him in the family. But Wes Miller at UNC Greensboro, along with Hubert Davis, will certainly be candidates. But, this is Roy Williams' day. There'll be plenty of time for that.